Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. We out here sitting in the 180SX. I just wanted to show you guys something cool. I didn't really make a video about it, but check out my headliner. So SpongeBob was a big part of my childhood, so I just decided to put it on my headliner. Came out really good actually, surprisingly. And the headliner still fits pretty damn snug with this roll cage in here. It's actually, the headliner is not even bolted down because the roll cage holds it in there so tight. I actually had to take the roll cage apart to put it in. Sitting in the 180SX because we are preparing this old girl for her next drift event. In the last video you guys saw, we were working on the suspension because sadly the car got crashed and broke a bunch of stuff. We got it all fixed, hopefully, and now we're gonna start prepping the car for paint. Sadly it's not gonna be white. Every car I own is white. Everybody wants to paint their cars the same color and it's not white, so we're just we're gonna go with the flow. We're gonna be team players and we're gonna paint the car. I did do a tiny bit of body work on the back of the car only because the third brake light is really ugly to me and I told myself I was gonna delete it, so I had to do that, and then I ran into a problem with the welding and the metal warping, and then I had to do some body work, and anyways, come check that out real quick. So first of all, I'm not a welder, so I was like, you know what, we're just gonna give this a shot. So I cut out a plate, welded it in there, did a really good job. I was really proud of myself. The problem is when I was welding, I didn't know you need to just weld really slow. I thought if you're not burning holes in it, you're good to go. So yeah, I kept welding, and anyways, the whole top of the trunk got like warped in, and there's like a big dent here now. So I'm not a bodywork guy, as you guys can tell. There's a lot of imperfections in my Bondo work, but it came out okay. It's not perfect because you see where the metal is bare right here. The metal actually raised right here and lowered in here. So I'm kind of upset. It's not really like, I mean, it's kind of even, but it's still like a big lump because now this is a high spot and this is a high spot. But I'm gonna throw some primer over it, see how it looks, and hopefully that's just gonna be it. And I'm also going to start taping off windows and stuff like that. Not so I don't get paint on it, obviously, yes, but so when I'm doing all the sanding, I just don't get freaking dust everywhere all over the car. We're not gonna put the hood on. We're trying to save paint. We don't really have a lot of paint left, and paint's expensive, so that hood is just ugly to me. It's got a lot of body work done to it. My freaking friend who I got that from cut off the freaking hood latch, so it won't even latch. I could use the arrow catches, but the arrow catches are like right here because it was for an S14. So then I'd have to weld like big long tabs, and I just don't want to do that. So we're not gonna run the hood. We're just gonna do the body kit, the doors, and the fenders, and the top of the trunk. That's it. I should have done this a little bit better because I can't open the doors of the hatch now. I took off the seals right here by the window. I took off the mirrors, I took off the door handles, I took off the door panels. This stuff's really easy. This car's really easy to take apart. So we'll come back when we start sanding. So I'll let you know what kind of sandpaper we're going to use and how we're going to prep it and what we're going to do. So it's getting kind of dark outside, but it just hit me. Our drift event is in like 2 weeks. This car is not anywhere close to being ready for paint. But I'm starting to sweat, guys. I'm not going to lie. So what I'm going to do now is I need to put the paint booth together. I did buy this enclosure kit for my canopy that you guys see right here. I don't know how enclosed it's gonna be, but I don't know. We're gonna have to do something here. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna slap this on. I'm not gonna time lapse it. It's getting dark. I'm trying to keep the vlog updated so that I can kind of get stuff done and not be like, whoa, I just missed, you know, a bunch of filming. Tomorrow, right when the sun comes up, I'm gonna get on it. I'm gonna do a little bit more body work to the trunk because it's still not perfect. I'm gonna wet sand the whole car. I'm gonna pull the fiberglass off, and we're gonna line up everything that needs to be painted. I'll catch you tomorrow. The enclosure will be up, and I'm going to start prepping my car. We 320 grit sanded everything. Then we primered it with automotive primer, and then in the rough spots we use primer filler. So we did all that, we did the whole car, and then once it dried, we sanded it with 320 grit again, and that's where we left off. But this is not the final stage, and it looks dirty because I didn't finish cleaning off all of the sand dust because we were wet sanding. But as you can see, there's some spots where it kind of burned through the primer. That's okay as long as the coat is even, which is pretty good because the body wasn't in bad condition anyways, and these are brand new. But you know, they have like little imperfections. That's why we primered them. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to hit the whole car again with 600. So we are painting tomorrow. So early in the morning, I'm gonna wake up, hit it with 600, and then that's gonna be it for the car. Now, for the body kit, they already come with like, I don't know, some type of gel coat material on it. But what we're doing is we're hitting it with 320 just to get, you know, the surfaces even, and then we're gonna hit this with 600, and then we're not even gonna primer it because this is a good enough primer already. So we're just gonna do that. Here's the front bumper, rear bumper, and then we got the side skirts somewhere, I don't really know where. But other than that, the car is ready to paint. The car is getting painted tomorrow, and then if we have enough time, we'll paint the aero because we have a lot of aero to paint. I got this air compressor. I wired up my garage for 220, so we're able to run that. I got a fan on the air compressor, and then we have an air dryer. So I heard when you paint you need dry air, so I was able to find a deal on the air dryer and the compressor. I just went out and bought those. Now we got a pretty good negative pressure in here. I'll show you the fans in a second. So we got a pretty good airflow, and then I have some filter on the other side, so hopefully it won't be too bad in there. And then you guys can see Chris's car over there. Check out his video. He'll be doing a video on that. Looks good. We're in good shape. We're ready to paint. The only thing we're painting on the car other than aero is we're painting the eyelids, painting the doors. We're not gonna fully paint the quarter panels, but yeah, we're gonna make them red. The trunk and the tail light garnish, and then maybe just a little bit of, you know, the tow hook and stuff like that. Okay, here's the first coat. Looks pretty freaking good. Got good suction in here, a couple flies flying around. Get away from my car. Damn, crazy. Update, Chris is in there, laying down the final clear coat. Okay guys, well, we finished painting about an hour ago. We just kind of let the clear coat kind of dry, and then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pull it out gently, put it right next to Chris's car, and then we're just gonna start painting aero. We got a lot of aero to paint. Came out a lot better than I thought. She's red now, but we're gonna drag it out real quick. Okay, the car is out. Now we have all of the over fenders in here. So we got front fenders and rear fenders, both cars. So he's just gonna paint all these, and then we're gonna paint the kits last. So hopefully it comes out good. My battery's about to die. I'll catch up with you guys. Take a sneak peek in here. Whew. These are the fenders. Here's Chris's fenders. And here's my hatch fender. Here are my over fenders. It's gonna be really cool seeing this car all red. Another day of painting. We had to buy more paint, but it's all good. We got more paint, got more clear. Now we're in here on the last run, the body kit. So we got Chris's kit right here. We got my kit over here. Now we got them in the booth. We're gonna do another little wipe down, probably sweep up a little bit. Homeboy just dropped his gun. Good job, Chris. This is it, guys. I'm in the action right now. We're in the booth. First thing he does is use the air from the gun to get all the bullshit off, and then he'll adjust his settings, and then he'll start dusting it. Luckily, we got these fans. As you can tell, they're already actually catching paint. So these things are kicking ass. Puts a pretty good negative pressure in here. That way, there's only one exit, and all the entrances bring air, fresh air in. Guys, we'll be back when he's done. Later, Chris.
Later.
Oh, another day. Look guys, the last thing that is ever gonna be painted in this paint booth. I don't know about ever, but for now, last thing that we had to paint is the bash bars. Here's my rear and my front, and then Chris's rear over there. He already painted his front. And look guys, this is our paint booth. You know what's cool is like all this paint, look, it all rubs right off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this freaking big ass tent, I'm gonna go put it on the grass, and then I'm just gonna pressure wash the inside of it. That way I can kind of take the tent down for now. And I also need to pressure wash the sidewalk because my boy Chris doesn't know how to keep the freaking paint on the dang tarp, and he likes to spill. So shout out to Chris. But all jokes aside, he did a really good job painting the cars. Let's go check it all out right now. After we move this, guys, we're gonna get the cars, we're gonna put them back on the concrete, and we're gonna put all of the body panels on them. As you can see, Chris already got his front and rear over fenders on. You guys want to see more, go check out his video. I'm sure he'll make one. And then here's my car. Got the front fenders on. We let the car cure for 3 days, and we let the paint in the kit cure for 2 days, so we're good to go.